Welcome everybody. In today's video, we'll be taking a look at a very unique multi-tool, the SQT Titanium Leatherman Charge Clone. Now, that's not what it's technically called, but that's what I'm calling it so that you guys know what I'm talking about. The sheath ain't that bad, really. I think it's a pretty good sheath for what it is. Seems durable enough. But this is the multi-tool in question, and Leatherman Charge fans probably see similarities right off the bat between this and the actual Leatherman. And I'm not going to say one is better than the other, but let's point out some of the stuff that this thing does do. And I do think this is a good tool for the price, especially considering that the charge is getting ridiculous anymore. And most people don't even know if they like that form factor of a multi-tool. And I will get the one thing out of the way right off the bat that I do not like about this tool. And that is that there is no detent on opening up the plier head here. Like when you open up the handles like I just did, these should kind of lock into place so that this is as wide as you can open it. The moment you try to go beyond that, it's super easy to kick that loose. But if you're not opening it up that wide, like that's a bit of a stretch for the human hand anyway. So, shouldn't be a big deal. But we have the wire cutters, which cut old coat hanger really, really well. And it says stainless china. It's not, like, they do not brand this as a Leatherman Charge. So they're very clear that this is a different multi-tool. But very nice plier head. Very strong. I will say this, for what it is actually very, very, very strong. I love this tool, and I have been packing it as a backup to my Leatherman Surge clone. Main blade pops out, locks up solid. Wonderful to have. This thing is great. It's super sharp out of the box. It's solid. There's no blade play, no blade wiggle. Easy to actuate one-handed. Very nice. The next blade, the serrated edge, you may find some burrs on it when it comes out, but a quick leather strop or using it on something to cut something, and those will knock right off. But we have the gut hook here, or package opener, whichever form you like to use it. Serrated edge, super sharp. Again, no blade play, no blade wiggle. Locks up very, very nicely. The saw, I think, actually beats a Leatherman saw. The teeth being longer, I fear them bending when they get really hot. But I tore through a small branch that I use for other tests and stuff. Like, it wasn't even there. It beat Victorinox. I'm sorry, it did. Just so you know, this thing is a good saw. If you want a little multi-tool for around the house pruning and stuff, consider getting that. That's a good saw. It rips through really good and really, really cleanly too. It's a clean cut. Now where this would differ, because I think the Charge has a file on the outside, I'm not sure. I do plan on getting these Leathermans as time goes so that we have actual comparisons here, but for now I can only afford getting these for the channel, and we'll get there as we go. But you open these up, and these are very, very good scissors. They go tear through anything and everything. This is a liquid IV foil bag pouch here. Like, that just tears through like it's not even there. These are very, very sharp, very, very snippy, cutty. Very good scissors, and a good size too for the scissors. Now let's open it up and get to the internal tools. Starting off, we have a full dimensional bit driver with a double-sided bit in here. I have the magnets that Max Level EDC recommends on the way to my mailbox here, so down the road I'll be doing a video of this and the Surge clone, getting the magnets installed so that you can use normal bits in here, because there's no detent in the driver itself. It's only the bits that hold the detent which is fine if you're not going to use a lot of bits, but I use a lot of bits, so I kind of want to be able to interchange stuff. But having that ability right now, even without the detent, is phenomenal. But that flips out solidly, no play, no wiggle, closes up delightfully well. Opening up the smaller tools here, we have a decent little tool set. I love how they thought this one out. This tool, I think they did really well with. And starting off, everything on this locks, so it's not UK legal. Sorry about that. We have the can opener, cap lifter, wire stripper combo here, which works pretty well. I don't have a complaint about it at all. It's really good. If I sound a little under the weather today, it's because I am. I've been sick for a few days and I'm still recuperating. We have the flathead, and this is a thinner flathead, almost a scraper blade, so it's not going to be heavy duty use, but I think it'll work for a lot of stuff. Not too much can go wrong with that. We have a small eyeglass driver, and this is where I want to actually open up this, which is my spare backup kit. This is an actual Leatherman bit, micro bit. That goes in. That feels like it locks. That's not going to twist on you. Flip that around. Yep. That actually works pretty well. Now we know that that's actually a viable micro bit driver there. The flathead looks okay. The Phillips looks maybe... Is that a Phillips? If that's a Phillips, this looks a little funky, but the small flathead looks really good. So there's that. Opening up the next tool here, we have the reamer awl with the sewing eyelet in it. Very good little tool here, very sharp, very drilly. Been drilling into some dry tree branches with it. Super nice. And then we have the file. It's a small file, but I think it's actually big enough to be serviceable. We have a metal crosscut here. No diamond coating on this, just the steel that it's made of. No edge file. A bit of a bummer, but okay, that's fine. And a very nicely done diamond coated file, which something else that Max Level EDC pointed out that I have been checking on these is it done flat? And it is all the way down, nice and flat. Because what happens in some of these is the edges are coated thicker than the middle, so that when you go to sharpen your knives and stuff with this, you can't because it's not an even grind. This is an actual even coating, so you could actually do knife maintenance with this. So that's nice to know. So that should be all the tools that you really have on this. The other thing I don't like is that the handles are a little bit off center here. This one's up a little bit, this one's down a little bit. Can't really fix it, but that's fine. No, nothing wrong with that. I have been carrying this around, and it has been surprisingly good, useful, and handy. And if you've been seeing these going around, I recommend getting one. I don't think it's that bad. Now, yes, I do recommend trying to buy from Leatherman if possible, but their douchiness that they've been pulling off lately, dumping everything up $20 across the board on their website, being funky as all get out with keeping their bit kits stocked and everything. It's time to start looking to other companies that can make a decent product for a decent price. And I think for $50, you're getting a really good multi-tool despite some of the flaws. I would like to see them fix the locking of the handles here, because that is a bit of an issue, but it's not a form function breaker here for the normal use of the multi-tool. It's not like this is a scissor that you're going to be going snip, 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 snip. You know, you're pinching down. If something snags you, pinching down, it's going to pop a Leatherman handle loose when you go to try to pop it out. Because we've all had some trying to cut something, it gets stuck, and you need something else to pry the plier head apart. It happens. It's just going to happen. So that if they did that, this would be a nearly perfect multi-tool. And the scales are titanium. So keep that in mind. I like this tool. I think the sheath, it is on the cheap side, no doubt about it. But I feel like it is a durable enough sheath that will get you through quite a while. And it looks kind of nice when it's all folded up. It looks good. It holds good, it packs good. Be nice if you had some side slips for extra accoutrement, but hey, you get what you get. So, that is the SQT camping multi-tool titanium. It goes, I've seen it go by a few different names going around, but you can go to Amazon and punch in SQT titanium multi-tool, and this will pop up pretty quick. If not the first thing it pops up. So, hope that helps you with your decisions. I like this tool. I think it's worth it. Comment down below if you think it is or not. Is it a replacement for a Leatherman charge? If you get a good charge, probably not. A good Leatherman charge is a good Leatherman charge, but I have been hearing complaints about quality controls and stuff. I mean, for what you're getting, I don't think you're coming out behind getting one of these. So, thank you for listening to me ramble and rant. I hope it helps you build your EDC to your standards. I hope you get some enjoyment out of this. So until the next time, farewell, carry well, and bye-bye.